Good morning to you ladies, my name's Jacksepticeye and this is the wrong intro. What's up everybody, it's your boy Skittles and I was meant to do a video on Friday. I'm a little late, I do apologize. But this occurred to me. There's a few videos on fursuit handling and what to do. But not so much what not do and don't do in suit. So I thought, why not take the opportunity and do my own take of fursuiting's do's and don'ts. Now, I know this does get touched up at conventions, but there's not a lot very informational. So I've actually been fursuiting for about 3 to 4 years now. So I thought I'll give my experiences in suit to pass on to you guys who are coming into suit or just need a touch-up. So as long as people know me, both personally, know that I am very energetic in suit. Now, there is a slight limit to how energetic you can be in suit. Because you've got to remember, you are in public. Whether you're in a park, in a shopping center, you are in the public's eye. So you've got to have, even though you see me bouncing around, I have a slight tameness to my energy. I know that is completely crazy to think, but there's a certain limit of what you can do. Because you're in public, there's people around you. You've got to keep an eye out for what you can do, what you can and can't do. Because even though you've got restricted vision, you've got to work with that. So that's one thing you've got to keep in mind, is how much energy you can put out. Because not only are you in public's eye, you can wear yourself out really easy. It's happened to me at the local meet. I've gone to suit and I'm already bouncing around and we haven't even gone for a walk yet. So by the time we've gone on a walk, I'm already like, I don't want to do this. Why are we going on a walk? It's very bad and it's hard to keep up the energy when you're meeting new people. So you've got to keep that constant energy. Now the second thing is you've got to have a handler. You may go, I don't need a handler, I'll be fine. And I've done that. And I kind of regret it sometimes. Because your handler not only looks after you, but they carry your water, your phone, but the important one is they make sure you're okay. Because my vision, I've got to there. I can see my hand there and I can just see my hand here because of my hair. And I can't see past there. So if someone's running up to me from underneath, it's very hard for me to tell who's there. Important fact number 3 is collars and leashes. It's all fun to have a collar. Like, I've got a few collars. They're actually up there at the top of my display shelf. I hardly wear them anymore, but there's one thing you got to remember is we're in the public. We're in the public's eye while we're in suit. So collars aren't so bad. It's when you got a leash attached to it. Then it's borderline the fetish side, which is what we're not a part of. This is what we're trying to let people know. Is we're not trying to promote it as a fetish. We're trying to promote it as we're having fun, we're entertaining people. And have a suitor on a leash is a bit risque. Because it has happened a few times at the meet I attend. I see people with caught leashes. And it's like, oh my God, can you not? So, leashes are fine. But just do it in your own time. This is weird because I got an audience with me.
Hi.
Another thing you got to keep in mind is respect the other suitors. Now, this does sound a bit weird, but it has happened a few times where a suitor have been so energetic that they're like jumping in the photo, they're doing whatever in the group shot, and they're blocking other suitors. Now, it's not fair the fact that we all gather around to get a nice group photo, and there's the one suitor that decides to like photobomb in front of a few suitors, so people will just have to go, oh shit, I have to move so I'm still in the picture. It's hard. I've seen it both in and out of suit, and it's worse out of suit when I see it happen. It's absolutely terrible, and it makes you look bad. Now, onto a segue onto that is having respect for the people of the public around you. Like, it's okay to go up and interact with somebody. Don't just bombard yourself into somebody. If someone's having a photo with a family, don't just jump into their family photo, strike a pose, think it's all fun and cute. It's not. Some people don't take light-hearted to it. And I've seen some people do it. They will jump into a photo just so they can get out there. It's seriously not cool. And also, this is a massive don't walk into shops. Okay? It may seem like a cool idea, but there are rules of the government and especially security that come involved with suiting in shops and buildings. There's a massive security risk because you're essentially walking into a building like a terrorist. There's no easy way to put that. You're essentially walking into the building like a terrorist. Your entire face is covered. Your whole body is covered if you're full suiting. Even in partial, your face is covered. So you've got to go to the shops prior and go through a bunch of paperwork saying, hey, we want to come to the shops on this day in suits. Is that allowed? Because it's a bit hard to do it. Also, with another thing about the shops, you've got to make sure that place isn't restricted from costume characters. Because I live in Brisbane. Well, yeah, I live in Brisbane. There's 2 areas that is off limits for us furries to go. Because there are people that have busking license to be in that area. To actually perform, to get paid to perform. So for us to come in there free of charge and stealing all the people that pays them is a bit of an iffy. Like, I've had to break so many people down because I've heard their plans going, oh, we want to suit here, and it's just like, dude, that's one of the restricted areas. I know this sounds really harsh, and being a fursuiter is so much fun. Believe me, I've had Skittles for almost 3.5 years now, and I love every moment of suiting Skittles. But there are a few things where I know that's my limit. And that's another thing you got to keep in mind, is you got to know your limit. Sky, who helped me make my suit, she made a post during Furdo saying that she almost got heat stroke just from overdoing it. And that's where that's where the whole know your limits come into, is, yeah, you can be hyperactive, but you can't just go 5 minutes going full at it and expect the rest of the afternoon or the time you're suiting to still have that same energy. You've got to pace yourself. You've got to make sure your fluids are up. So there's a lot to fursuiting than just putting on the costume and entertaining people. It's almost like it is a performance when you think about it. And I don't want to be the one to put people off fursuiting. I encourage people to fursuit. Like, my girlfriend, she was a bit iffy about the late night party at Furdo. but she wore Skittles for like 5 minutes and she just felt more comfortable. She enjoyed suiting, and that's what I'm happy to make her feel that. Suiting is so much fun, but you've got to, like I keep saying, you've got to know your limits, know your restraints, and know what you can and can't do. And that's essentially it. I'm sorry this is a bit me rambling and a little off topic at times, but this video needed to be made. I should have made some better dot points about this, but I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. Suiting is fun, but know your limits. And that is all for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And as always, be furry, stay toony, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
You're gonna have a fucking wholesome bloopers reel.
Oh, fuck yeah.